Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this live and interactive event with the British Council's Teaching English. Today, we're looking at some of the common issues our students have with writing and a fantastic 5-minute activity that you can use to support your students. Today's speaker is Iman Hassan Zain, and she's taught students of all levels for 18 years in Egypt. She's also been a teacher educator supervisor for the British Council for 4 years. She presented her competition-winning ideas on climate change or climate in the classroom in a webinar in November 2023. And you might also have seen her last year in our mini event when she looked at how AI can help teachers. So during this session, if you have any questions at all for Iman, just pop them in the chat and we'll try and answer as many of them as possible. So I think this is going to be a really great practical session. So I'm going to hand you over now to our lovely speaker, Iman.
Hello, Naomi. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Hello,
How
my
are you?
dear colleagues. I feel better. Thank you. Hello, my dear colleagues where and there. Hello, my dear colleagues everywhere. Thank you, Naomi, for this great introduction about me. I'm really incredibly thrilled to be here with you in such a widely ranged platform, such a prestigious platform, teaching English all over the world. Today we are gonna touch upon the quintessential topic. It's about 5-minute activity to enhance writing skills among juveniles, and it's related to how to develop writing for the teenagers in the middle and secondary schools. Okay, firstly, I'd like to start my presentation by this question for all the audience. Have you ever struggled teaching writing skills in your classroom? Kindly write in the chat box. Yes or no?
Okay, we've got some people beginning to comment in the chat box. We have Lydia there from Guinea, and we have Yang Black as well speaking there. Now, I think it'll probably take a little bit of time for the audience to put their issues and teaching writing skills. So if you'd like to continue, and then we can come back to that in a bit.
Okay. Although writing is a daily basis for all students, some students are overwhelmed in writing sessions because it's over high cognitive loads for majority of students. Not only did the students struggle in learning writing and in writing some masterpieces, but also teachers struggle when they teach writing. The recent research proved that four students, only one student who is a proficient in writing skill, to four students who aren't proficient in writing skills. It means that the quarter of students in all grades who is proficient and master writing skills in comparison for the rest of students. At the same time, writing is the advantageous skill, and it's a gatekeeper for the most prestigious careers and the well-paid and thrived jobs, because the majority of jobs needs a high level of writing, especially most technical jobs require at least basic writing skills. Let me move into another point. It's a question about why is writing overwhelming skill? Why students and the teachers consider it as an arduous task, and it's a great activity for all students? Simply because it needs higher order thinking, and it's a reflection of all the vocabulary and grammatical rules that the teacher have explained and have tackled with in the whole curriculum. And it also like blocks how the students construct their blocks piece by piece over the time and around all the years. Okay, now it's a time for our activity. 5 minute activity to enhance writing and how students develop their writing to write their paragraphs easily and smoothly.
Fantastic.
Okay, this activity is suitable for the middle and higher school students, mainly the teenagers from grade 7 to grade 12. The objective of this activity is to develop writing skills among teenagers and students. It is a main target. Students write a short paragraph from 6 to 8 lines cohesively by using the cohesive words and the main grammar structure about the general idea jobs. Okay, I provide my students by some materials and some resources before the session to be ready to generate some ideas from these materials. Firstly, I do the warm up stage, and it will be in 5 minutes. It's the pre-writing as a pre-writing task. I, as a teacher, show students some pictures about jobs, maybe the most dangerous jobs, the most important jobs in their country. Some places, what are the jobs in the airport, in hospitals, in schools, and so on. Okay. After that, the teacher move into another stage, and it's the very important stage. Pre-writing is a very important stage because here we put the crosses of T and the dots of I's. It's yes, and as we believed that a stitch in a stitch in time saves a nine. A stitch in time saves a nine. If the teacher be well planned and well organized for his activity, the students will do this activity smoothly and easily, and the main target and the main goals will be achieved properly. Okay, let me show you what are the cue cards that the students write about. Is it clear? Is
Very
it clear?
clear. Lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, this is our topic. It's a general topic about jobs, and we have 6 prompts about the jobs. Okay. First of all, I'd show students pictures about jobs, different pictures about jobs. Then I explain what are the paragraph structure.
Mhm.
Do you like now? Do you like burger sandwich?
Yes, I do. I know it's not healthy, but I do.
Okay, okay. Our paragraph is consists of layers, like consists of layers, like burger sandwich. The first layer, it's a topic sentence, and we refer it by the letter T. The second layer, it will be the subordinate sentence, and in this sentence we can inform our students, that the students give explanation or illustrate their controlled idea. The third layer, it will be examples about their controlled ideas or topic sentence. And the fourth layer, it will be how to summarize or give a conclusion about the topic. Okay, so students will follow these rules when they write a 5-minute activity,
Yeah.
okay, by different ideas and insights. Let me show you the prompts. Firstly, this jobs, okay. Secondly, this is number one prompt. Write about the most popular jobs in your country, okay.
Great.
The next one, the most well paid jobs. The third one, the most dangerous jobs.
Great.
The fourth topic, it's qualities of the perfect boss.
Okay.
The fifth one, your dream job. Okay. Now all the ideas are clear and crystal clear for all students. So the teacher is going to divide the students into groups. Each group will select only one idea about these topics, about this promise. Maybe the group number one select the most popular jobs in your country, and the second group the most dangerous jobs. The third group use the qualities of a proper boss, and finally the last promise, your dream job. Okay, now the group are consists of the group. Each group has 6 students, because my classroom is a medium one. It's 30 students. But if you have a bigger classroom or larger classroom, you can increase the groups and increase the students in each group. Okay, now it's a time for give a clear instruction, precise language for each group, and also it's very important for the students and also the teacher to showcase the rubric or a checklist of the writing skills on the board or on the wall chart. Maybe it will be the checklist is in terms of the organization, relevance, grammar, punctuation, and spelling.
Those, yeah, good
Okay.
ideas.
Yes. After that, I give my students this linking words or cohesive words to use in their paragraphs. And this is the list of some linking words, and they can use it as a guided cohesive words in their paragraphs. So all ingredients are clear, and the recipe also is clear. So this is the time for the successful cook to create their masterpiece. Time is allocated, yes, time is allocated by 5 minutes, just only 5 minutes for the students to write about different ideas of the jobs. I give my students some a little tips to encourage them. Move your finger and your move your finger and your pencils without stopping. Start with the prompts to activate your brain. write as much as possible in a quick fashion, and write all the ideas that you have in your paper.
Hmm.
Each group also, there are some rules for the members of the group.
Okay.
One of the students will be the writer, another one will be the presenter, the third one will be the spelling checker, fourth one will be the grammar checker, and finally he is the timekeeper. Okay, all the students are involved in the activity. Now
Hmm.
the teacher put the students on the track and on the task. They are ready to do this activity, and he provide them with the materials and clear instructions, and time allocated. Everything is okay. It's time for implementing the task.
Okay.
Just only 5 minutes. Okay. Do you want to ask me anything?
No, I was just going time for writing.
Yes, yes. All the heroes are ready for writing now. Yes, 5 minutes only. 5 minutes only. Everyone know his rules. During the task or during the writing, what is the teacher's rule? The teacher's rule is a monitor, a guide, and supportive for all students in his classroom.
Mhm.
Our 5 minutes are up and the students finished. It's the post writing.
Okay.
Here is the most important rule for the teacher. The teacher provides students with the constructive feedback, and also they have the peer correction for each other. The presenter come on the stage and try to present their ideas and their short paragraphs of 6 to 8 lines.
Mhm.
Okay, now look at this one. It's a strategy for feedback, glow and grow.
Mm.
Glow, yes, glow, it's mainly focus on the strengths point for the students, and grow, it's mainly focus on the weaknesses for their writing. The presenter uh, 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 read their paragraph, the presenter of each group and his classmates or his colleagues in the same group write what the teacher said, what the teacher mentioned about the activity, what are the strengths and what are the weaknesses in this one. Okay,
Mhm.
because it's the first draft, it was the first draft for students. After finishing all the constructive feedback, teacher should firstly concentrate on the higher gravity errors. It means the errors that change the meaning, such as verb tenses, such as helping verbs, putting ed for the verb or ing, the sentence, syntax, svo, which mainly change the meaning.
Yeah.
Then, then he will focus on the lower gravity errors. It means the plural or the singular. That's the minor errors. It may be comprehended explicitly for
Mhm.
the reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Students in each group write down their notes and do another draft. It is a second draft, and they will correct all their mistakes. After that, by the end of this activity, the teacher select the most appropriate and the most interesting, quite good essays or paragraphs, and show them in a wall chart inside, maybe inside the classroom or maybe outside the classroom. I have another scenario for the online session. If we have a remote learning, okay, just only one idea. If you have a remote learning, it will also convenient for the remote learning. Just only one difference between them,
Mhm.
that instead of put the enjoyable or the interesting essay paragraphs on the wall chart, you can showcase them on the Padlet activity as a blog.
Oh yeah, Padlet's such a great tool for doing that sort of thing, isn't it? It's so good for sharing things. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you about the pros and cons of this activity. Concerning the pros of this activity, such an enjoyable activity enable students to immerse in writing skills, especially the quieter and reluctant students, okay, and promote their presentation skills, self-confidence, self-esteem, and communication skills when they are put in a discussion with each other. Moreover, it enhances students' writing skills, proficiency and fluency, and finally accuracy.
Fantastic. That's a lovely
Thank
activity.
you.
And I imagine you can do that with all sorts of different topics depending on the interests of the students and
Yes.
the level. Yeah.
Yes, yes, some topics are convenient for this activity and suitable for this activity, such as traveling, maybe
Hmm.
sports, maybe tourism, environment. By the end of this activity, you will find myriad of thoughts you can implement this activity, and the students can write about each other and write different topics in one magazine or in one wall chart.
Fantastic. Yeah, I can see how that they can get the ideas from all the other students by reading the answers from the different prompts. So it gives a
Yeah.
lot of other ideas to all the students. That's really nice. Yeah, because I sometimes coming up with those ideas is so difficult.
Yes, yes. Sometimes generating ideas or inventing thoughts are very difficult for some students. But I give my colleagues some tips to enhance students to generate ideas, such as give them, provide your students with the sources of writing, provide them with something they wanted to something to read before the session, or something to listen before the session, such as podcast. I recommend for my students the podcast 6 minute activity, 6 minute 6 minute English from BBC Learning.
Okay.
It presents myriad of thoughts and ideas about trendy topics and the cutting edge strategies for our real life. Actually, it's an enjoyable podcast.
Mm.
Secondly, the second tip that I wanted to share with my colleagues or with our audience today, be renewable. I mean here, Jigsaw is a strategy, and it's known as the input language for this strategy is reading and listening, and the output is speaking. Why not you can use it? Uh, why don't you use it to enhance writing instead of speaking? It's a convenient way, it's alternative way to use to generate ideas and put your students in discussion with each other. Finally, it's the notebook for ideas or ideas bank. I inform my students and tell them that the sky is limitless and the ideas are there in every website, in each book, or in newspaper. Why don't you register or write down all the ideas and thoughts, different thoughts and ideas that you find in your notebook, your private notebook, and it will be as a resource for your or for various topics over the years that you study. It's a great way to be autonomous learner and to use this when you want to write any topic.
Oh yeah, having a journaling notebook is such a great idea. That's yeah, if you can encourage our students to do that, that's such a lovely thing to do. Well, now we have a few questions from the audience here where we've got a few minutes left if you've got time for that. So now we've got a nice question here. What about presenting ideas in a flowchart before doing the writing to organize the ideas? Is that something you would recommend? Or a mind map maybe?
Yes, mind mapping list and free writing clusters, outlines, all these are good techniques to generate ideas. Flowchart also, it's an exciting way, and infographics also used to generate ideas. I think any material or any resource, an article, a podcast, infographic, flowchart, magazine, anything that you provide your students, it will be great. Actually, my advice it's don't let your students start from scratch, especially they are. They are overwhelmed in writing tasks and in writing skills.
That's a really great takeaway. Don't make your students start from scratch. I think that's a really good point. Yeah, we need to give them a little
Be
stepping stone.
supportive. Yes, this is our role, to be supportive for our students and monitor as you creep there, as we said.
That's great. Yeah. Now I think we've got time for one more question here. Let's have a look. We've got a few questions here. Now we've got one here. Any tips for encouraging low-level university students to write a paragraph? That sounds all. I guess low-level students to write a paragraph, not
Yes,
necessarily.
but they are university students. I think that all these tips or these techniques that we have said, it works with any with any students.
Fantastic. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's have a look. We've got some other comments coming in. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? Got one about asking if you have any tips for writing with primary students. Do you have any tips that you'd use for primary?
Yes. Primary students is lovely stage. Yes, you can use some pictures, only pictures, some pictures to generate these ideas. Maybe what are the people doing in this picture? He is singing, they are playing, and so on. Also, you can use some maybe audios and infographic for the teacher. Actually, teaching writing for young age students or for the young learners It's so cute and it's very exciting rather than the adults because they are a white blank page and you can write and you can draw in this white blank page and you can consolidate all the writing basis or basics in this early age.
Yeah, they do. They just have such wonderful creativity at that age as well.
Okay.
So
Do
they
you
can,
know
yeah,
that when I say what is this, when I say what is this, and that the students write it's a mobile phone, it's a sentence.
yeah,
Okay, this sentence come bigger to bigger to bigger. It's step
mhm.
by step. He construct his blocks by piece. Every tiny details is very important to enhance writing skills from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a great point. You don't have to write a lot to be writing. You can just start with a
Can
very
just
simple.
only simple sentence, but it's so correct. Write a simple sentence correctly and properly, and then two simple sentence, and we can combine these two simple sentence to be a complex simple sentence or a compound simple sentence. This is the working for the primary stage. I,
Fantastic.
I, I I think the teacher's dilemma for the university low level students and the higher and high school and middle school.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's tougher at that point. Okay, well, we have seem to have run out of time. You have so many great
Yes.
ideas there, Iman, and thank you to our audience for your fantastic comments and questions. It's been a really great session, and thank you so much, Iman, for your expertise on this topic.
Thank you so
Okay,
much, Naomi. Thank you so much for our audience to attend this session and see you soon.
bye everyone.
Bye bye.